Hello everybody, my name is Wachara, and this is Eco Global Survival, another episode of my community server Let's Play. In the last episode, I took the cooking skill. As of this moment, I am no longer the only cook. Sandman is also a cook. The campfire cooking, oh, my campfire cooking is leveled up. We have another skill we can take here. Lavish workspace, sure. So what this does, I should show. So either lowers the tier requirement of related tables by 0.2, that doesn't really matter, and increases the tier requirement of tables by 0.2, but the campfire cook doesn't have a tier requirement, but reduces the resources needed by 5%. So it's 5% less resources needed. That's nice. That's a really nice one. But the other thing I've done since yesterday's video is I expanded the kitchen. I now have 3 cast iron stoves because cooking stuff takes forever to make. This room is actually just barely big enough for the 3 of these. Our tier is not quite 2. So that tier requirement thing. So if I was to take that lavish workstation thing for this, I no longer could use these because my tier requirement would go up to 2. It's 1.96, but that's an easy fix because we know we got this wood here, it's wood here, wood here, right? We can switch that out for brick. Actually, I should probably do that. I think I have brick. I have some left over. Oh, and I also did a silo. And thank you, Calorie, for the silo and the stoves. So all my raw ingredients can fit in here, seeds and everything. Well, not all my raw ingredients. Meat can't fit, but it just frees up so much space. And it stacks higher than 100. Like rice, for example, only stacks to 100 in chests. And I don't know how high it stacks here, but it's over 200 because these seeds are at 200 and they only stack to 100 in a chest. So that's big. I still haven't opened my store yet downtown. I'm going to go do that soon. I was just waiting to actually get some stock built up, but I got to do it soon because, well, okay, well, Mertonic just bought from me because I literally had $15 and that was it a few minutes ago. So thank you, Mertonic, for. It says they're on the map. I don't see them. Sometimes people go invisible, right? So, oh, he's over there. Oh, he dropped something for me. 7 corn. I mean, you could have sold it to me, Mertonic, but I appreciate it. That is quite a shade of pink. I am buying corn, aren't I? Yeah, you could have sold me the corn, dude. Oh, it's all good. I'll take it. I will take it. Oh, I mean, sell me this stuff. Oh, 88. Oh, it's charred. I don't want charred corn. I mean, I'll take it, I guess. I don't know. Well, obviously he's not planning to eat the charred corn now that there's higher stuff, right? Anyway, I think I'm gonna go get ready to open my store. And then rest of the mission today is we got to improve our house. We need to get our housing bonus up. Like we got a nice food XP bonus, 65 almost, but we got 5 for our house. That's it. That's not acceptable. We need to get the number up. So that's our big goal for today. Get the store going, get the house improved, and we'll check out what other people are up to. We'll see what the plan is for the server. Everything is going pretty well as far as I'm concerned. Ooh, self-improvement level 4. Don't we have something we can take? What's that, level 3? Oh, these are the work in progress. I mean, why would it be hard to just add 10% movement speed to your sprint? I mean, that's obviously what it's going to do. It's literally called Sprinter. Anyway, that's my little rant for today, apparently. But I will be back, hopefully with a store ready to go. All right, it's been quite some time since my last update, so let's see how everything's going here. I am now level 5 cooking, level 7 campfire cooking. That's good. That's all good stuff. I have advanced upgrade 3s in my cast iron stoves now. That's also big. Cuts the resource cost and craft time by 40%. The modules we had before were 25, so that's a nice big upgrade. Of course, the big update, of course, is I'm no longer poor. Fortunately, I was completely broke yesterday, buying all the brick and the stoves and the upgrades and everything else, and ingredients. I stocked up on a lot of ingredients. Now my food is starting to sell. Although, to be honest, a lot of the money I made was selling the scrolls, the baking and cooking skill scrolls. But hey, money's money. I'll take it. But I am having some issues with supplies. I'll be honest, we've had some issues with butchery or meat in general. I don't know if it's a butchery issue, if it's a hunter issue. I'm hoping as we get more of those, we get more. But I say that old Mighty Meats, Lord Frost is stocked up, so I'm gonna go visit him. I'm gonna buy all of that except the raw meat, but the scrap meat, the raw roast, raw sausages, and raw bacon will be coming home with me for sure. I'm also looking for prepared meat if anybody's watching. Yeah, I don't know what the issue is. If not enough hunters, not enough butchers, if they're just not working together well, the two groups, the hunters and butchers. Because I don't know if we have anybody who's a hunter and a butcher right now. Right, like we got some hunters, Gonstack, Nubin, Shamiel, Jasper. Well, I think Jasper's both a hunter and a butcher. Yeah. We have the 3 butchers, and I don't know, just I just logged in after being off for hours to eat my own supper, and but basically all day there was no meat. Actually, should I stock up my store downtown? How are we doing for stock here? What do we have for sale? I think we have lots. We got stews, we got salads. Yeah, we got a good supply of stuff there. I think we're okay for now, probably. Don't need to bring anything to restock. I probably should. I probably should, because I'm going that way. But, oh well. Yeah, I just want to talk to the people requested that the City Hall, which was made by the player, Kitty, Goddess of Darkness, be renamed into Kitty Hall. So it is now Kitty Hall. You're welcome, anybody who wanted that. Speaking of government, if anybody happens to notice, there is a law that you cannot place a laser at the moment. That is not permanent. That is just in place to ensure that nobody shoots the meteor down prematurely. Like, we want to set a time that as many people as possible can be there to watch the meteor get shot down. I know there was another content creator, another YouTuber who had a group of people shot down the meteor when when very few people were on, and when he wasn't on to record it. So I don't want that to happen to me. So lasers cannot be placed right now. Obviously, we're 3 days in, 4 days in, whatever. We're not at meteor shooting down time, but I just wanted to bring it up in a video in case somebody noticed that law was there. That's why. I'll remove the law when it is time to shoot down the meteor, and we have a time picked out. But it looks like we are going to have mechanics soon if we don't already. I know Tuple, okay, so Tuple has it unlocked, but nobody's taken it yet. But soon we will have mechanics. I think we have a couple glass workers now, a few potters. Like, everything seems to be pretty well. Got all kinds of smelters. Advanced smelting is unlocked. Nobody's taken it yet, obviously. Lots of loggers, lots of carpenters. Nobody milling yet. We do definitely need milling soon. Yeah, pretty good. We got a couple tailors. I think everything's going pretty good, except my only issue with the supply chain is meat thus far. But I'm hoping over the next day or two, as we get maybe another hunter, another butcher or two, and they work out their prices, because I know some of the butchers weren't really offering fair prices for their carcasses, in my opinion. Like, the hunters were kind of getting screwed, but I'm hoping it all works itself out. Anyway, I'm going to go pick up some meat. I'm going to start working on the tunnel north of my house. And I would like to also work on my house itself to get my housing bonus up a bit, if possible. It's up to 6.6 now. I threw a bed in one of the rooms there earlier to beef it up a little bit. But, yeah, I feel like getting the tunnel, like getting food supplied and getting the tunnel made are more important than my housing bonus at this point. I'm getting so much XP bonus from food that it's not a big deal. And obviously widening this tunnel and getting actual roads down is important too, but yeah, it's not at the top of my priority list. So I'm gonna go buy some meat, cook some more food, stock my stores, work on the tunnel, maybe work on my house, maybe make my store look a little better. We got lots of stuff to do, and of course we will end the video checking out what other people have been up to. Should be good. All right, this tunnel came together pretty quick. I cannot really take credit. I helped out a bit, but it was mostly Manny coming from this end. I know Lazy Kiwi helped him out a bit, and then Hunter Sky was working from this end. So yeah, it's yeah, it came together really fast. I mean, it still needs to be widened, as you can see here, but hey Manny, widened and heightened. Kiwi, those are some nice purple pants, and widened here. But I mean, that's, hey, this is big, so that's 2 more people. It means I have 2 neighbors that can buy food from me, because we got Manny and beer right here. So yeah, originally somebody had planned to go up here with the road, but this is too high. We don't want the road way up here. This is level 90, right? This is height 90. You can see in the bottom left corner here, right here. The middle number is the height, the y-axis. We don't want the road at 90. The road we wanted it about 69, 70. Generally, obviously, if you go up to 65 or 75, it's fine. And even here is 80. That's okay, but we don't really want anything higher. Like here too, I'd rather tunnel than go up. But yeah, so how far does this road go? Just to here. All right, we need to keep going, because one of my suppliers, right here, this is Chris L. He's one of the farmers, and over here we have Jasper. He's one of the butchers. So I need to work on this road. Is this? I know this and this is a road district, but is this a road? I should know. I'm the one who made it. No, it's not. So I'm gonna make a road here, road district here as well. And I need to make a road. Sadio moved in over here, so I'll have to figure out a road through here somehow, or maybe up from here might be better for Sadio to have access, because there's some claims through this marshlands, right? Because people are claiming it for what's the room like for coal? They want to have their little coal thing. Yeah, I think it'd be probably easier to get Sadio access from up here rather than through here, because like the issue is, well, I'm not there, but the road comes down a ramp right here, right? So, and my property kind of blocks it, so you can't make it here unless you made it here on this side of my property, I guess. Whose little claim is this? This is Sadio's coal mine. So anyway, that's a problem for future Luchera. Current Luchera is pretty pumped to have access to more of my neighbors, and yeah, I'll keep going. Wait, whose house is this? Oh, Manny built a little store here, right? Yeah. So Manny lives over here, down here, I believe. Let's go look at Manny's house while we're local. Manny's a good builder. I like what Manny makes. This is a nice looking house for tier 1 materials, I gotta say. Like, plus it looks like a real house. Like, my houses are just cubes, generally. This looks like a real house you'd see in the real world, right? You know what I mean? Anyway, I'm pretty pumped about that tunnel coming together that quick. Well, we still got work to do. Still lots of roads that need to be made. Then we got Beer's place over here. So this is all the stuff that Manny pulled out, making that tunnel down. Yeah, again, credit where it's due. It was mostly Manny making this tunnel. And then we see Beer's place. Have we shown Beer's place before? I honestly forget. What do we got here? Contracts. You have Mason wanted, Mason wanted. Cannot help you, my friend. I'm sorry. I am the furthest thing from a Mason. Anyway, I'm going to go back, probably help Manny widen this out a bit, because it would suck if you were halfway through this tunnel and you met somebody coming the other way. But that's, no, this is good. Everything's starting to come together. All right, Operation Widen the Tunnel to 3 wide has been completed. Obviously, at some point, it's going to need to be made even wider, considerably wider. But for now, I'm quite happy with this. This is a pretty big tunnel. God, we have a lot of big tunnels this server compared to last server. I mean, we did have some tunnels last server, don't get me wrong. Not like this. This is crazy. This is kind of nutty how many tunnels we have. So this reaches to Beer's spot, Vanny's spot, and then we need to keep going. So somebody, I assume Beers, had put ramps going up. That's not going to be the plan. We're going to go, probably going to go straight through for now, but at some point we're going to have to drop down, right? Because we're at a pretty high level here, right? Like, this is not the level we want to be at. This is like 80, right? We want to be at about 70. So we're going to have to drop back down 10. So we're definitely not going up again. So I apologize. I realized that he made an effort to tunnel this out, but this is just too high. So we'll probably just tunnel through that, come out here, maybe go across here, and we'll just start making our way down once we get here, I would say. I don't know. I'll see. I'll have to talk to other people as well. So it's not going to be just me working on this, right? Other people are going to be working on it too. But yeah, that's where we're at. I'm happy we got that done today. And big server-wide news, we have mechanics now officially. We have 3 mechanics, Dayu, Gayu, Gui K, and Tuple. So what mechanics brings, I mean, mechanics brings a lot. But mostly, I mean, it brings power, like electric power. We already have mechanical power via water wheels and windmills, but this brings electric power via coal generators and, well, gas generators, but you know, there's no gas yet. But so the power is big. It also gives the assembly line crafting station, which smelters can use to make blast furnaces, which completely changes a smelter's life. Like going from a little bloomery to a blast furnace is just, it's crazy how much better it is. And then the other big thing, well, and elevators as well, just the little mechanical elevators. And the big thing, the one that affects me, all those things I just mentioned don't really affect me, is a steam truck. Because I have such a long walk, pulling this cart or just walking, having a steam truck will speed up that trip so much. And somebody dropped off some gold bars outside my house. I think I'm just going to leave them there for now. A little decorative item. Thank you very much, whoever that was. A little gift for Luch, I guess. But I feel like my store stock is pretty good, so I have this store and the store in town. Both of them are stocked up fairly well for all your food needs. Now I realize, well, I guess not that good. All right, so I need fried camas and fried fiddleheads. Do I have any of those? I feel like I'm out of camas. I've been buying out a lot of the, no, we have lots of camas and lots of fiddleheads. I've been buying out the farmers pretty good. And the butchers too, of course. I did camas there, right? So yeah, let's do fiddleheads this time. Yeah, I mean, there's other cooks. I realize not everybody's going to come to me. But I do have the town rate, or the store right in town, if you happen to be in town. The store is right here, right across from, almost right across from City Hall. It's ugly. Just look for the ugly store. I also did add a padded chair. So I do technically have all 4 rooms now, right? I do technically have a housing bonus of 7.8, but yeah, I need to work on this. So I think I could probably actually get rid of these stockpiles. There's not much in them. I could probably get them up there. And actually, I could probably get some coal out of those stockpiles and into some of these between the 3 campfires and the 3 stoves. I could probably get rid of some of the coal out of the. Look at that stove over there. That cast iron stove used a lot. Anyway, I am going to do some inventory management here. Then I think I'll go tour around. It's that point in the video where we go show off what everybody else been up to. I think we're gonna hit this area. So we showed off Manny and Beer's place earlier. So we're gonna come up here. We're gonna hit. This is not nomadic Nerd's house. This is Jasper and Dr. Otacola. We got Gonstack out here. Then we're going to come up. Basically, we're going to do this quadrant right here. We're going to hit all these people in here. So we showed off this yesterday. We were up here the day before, right? So we'll kind of start in town and just work our way through, see what everybody's cooking up in this section. Should be good. All right, I am in town. First, let's show off Kitty Hall. It's no longer City Hall. It is officially Kitty Hall. Just FYI. I think we showed off this yesterday, didn't we? So let's go this way. All right, this is Kitty's place. Kitty and Cody's place. This is her project that she's been working on. This is going to be tailing storage. I assume we go underneath. Yeah, so assuming they're going to dig down further than this eventually. But this will be tailing storage. Kitty and Edible's been helping her out with that. So I want to thank both of them for doing that. And whose place is this? Is this still their place? No, this is Chris's place, right? Chris is an engineer as well. Oh, I see he's got furniture. He's got a big house. Much bigger house than me. Much bigger house than most people. What store is this? Goody. Goody has a shop. What's Goody selling? What's Goody do this run? All right, not much. What's he doing profession-wise? Nothing yet. All right. Goody's still planning his options. Then we got Shadow Store here. Kind of looks like a church almost up here. That looks cool, though. Obviously work in progress. Then we got Ishmael. This place here. Good little starter hut. Now he likes to jam furniture in. He did it last run and he's doing it again. But I guarantee his furniture bonus is considerably better than mine. I need to work on that. All right, and his mine is right here. It's got the daisy chain stockpiles on the go. Iron here, beautiful. We come up here. So whose place is this? Sarah Etherealberg. I like it. I like it. I like that he used a pillar to support it as well, so it doesn't look too weird. Like the use of windows. No, that's a nice little starter house. Let me go over here. This is Chris L, one of my farmer suppliers. What's he have? Ooh, I could use some beets. Got lots of beets and beans, but his prices are expensive compared to the other farmers. If you're watching, Chris, can you lower your prices of beets and beans, please? Pretty please. And I'll come buy them all. I swear, if you just match the other farmers. Hello, Ebony369. Ooh. I assume that she was building this road because this road did not go this far earlier. Nice. All right. And let's go this way. Follow this road. Ooh, what do we have here? It's a lot of brick. Loki's place. I'm assuming Loki. I wonder, is Loki a potter? Yes, that makes sense. That makes more sense that he would have this much brick, but I like it. I like it. And the mortared sandstone is always nice to see as well. Nice little house. There's some ovens. Beautiful. Little bridge there. All right, all right. Follow the road. Whose place do we have here now? Tintin store. What's Tintin doing this run? Mining. Tintin did mining, I think, last run too, I believe. If I want to say mining. All right, and this is. Did we already look at this house? No. This is Punchdown's place. Oh, I'm assuming that's not where her card is supposed to be, but it is. I do like the mortar sandstone for sure. And then we come over here. We got Maldane's place. Maldane's sawmill. Maldane must be going carpentry. Yeah, I knew that. I knew Maldane was going carpentry. And then we come down this way. Whose store is this? Matt. I'm just gonna call them Matt because that's quite a Matt Cabaz, I guess. They are a miner as well. We have a lot of miners, to be fair. We're probably good on miners. I mean, on the one hand, you can never have too many miners. On the other hand, we have 26 miners. You know, that might be enough. I'm just saying, that might be enough. All right, and where does this ramp go? Oh, this goes up to Nightcrow's place, I believe this is. Yes, looking good. Slowly switching over to brick by the looks of things. Nice. I think he's a potter as well. Ooh, that's a lot of brick windows. Looking good, Nightcrow. Looking good. Yeah. No, I like the use of windows. Is this also his store? Yes. Miner and potter, I'm going to say, based off this. Ooh, his brick's a little cheaper. I might have to come pick some up later. Start working on my house. I keep saying that. Anybody who's watched me do other Let's Plays of Eco, I love to talk about upgrading my house way more than I like actually upgrading my house. Okay, what is this? This is a... Physics be damned. We got a crushed sandstone bridge here, folks. Okay, there's no steam trucks yet there, Dean. Oh, he's telling people to wait. Yeah, that makes sense. Because I think you need, like, a certain level of mechanic skill to make the steam truck, right? You can't just make it at level 1, which our mechanics are, right? But yeah, steam trucks. I predict steam trucks. If not in tomorrow's episode, definitely in the episode after. All right, so this is, I believe, Dayu's place. Definitely Dayu's place. Nope. Speaking of mechanics, we have one. Oh yeah, because they need brick for their workshop, or tier 2 materials for their workshop. Did he see me? I wonder. Mortar sandstone house. I like it. I like more sandstone. You can tell sandstone's common in the desert, right? All these people in the desert have mortar sandstone houses and shops and whatnot. That's a lot of crushed stone. Holy crap. Is this naturally occurring crushed sandstone? No. He just likes making things out of it. A little coal. Some coal for Dayu. That's a lucky break, I would say. All right, who do we have over here? All right, so this is where we showed yesterday. Some good stuff over there. And we got, oh, ice cold. Your truck is Silverhawk. Your power cart is in trouble. This is a nice looking spot, though. Oh, we got garage doors already? Holy crap, feels early to have garage doors. I guess they're just probably carpentry, right? Yeah, cool. Right, ooh, I like what they did with the roads here. That's kind of cool. That's pretty cool. Where's this road lead? Oh, this leads down to Goody's. Oh, yeah, this is where Goody's place is. Let's see what Goody's up to. Longtime player on my servers and a talented builder, if I say so. I had a contest for best build a few servers ago, and Goody won. Yep. And, you know, this is why. That's a pretty cool little build, considering it's just mortar stone, right? I mean, it's not, you know, Sandman's Castle from last run, if anybody remembers that, but it's pretty cool, because he didn't start day 1 either. He's only been going for a day or 2. All right, and let's go down to gun stacks. Right here. Now, he moved. He was living way over here? Somewhere right here? Yeah, so he moved, so I'm assuming he's probably just got a starter house somewhere in the trees here. Am I not on his property? Over here. Somewhere. There it is. Here it is. Oh my god, the stockpiles. Holy crap. He's like, who needs a house when you can make a house out of stockpiles? Holy crap. Gonstack, have you been doing any mining, just out of curiosity? A little bit. Just a little bit of mining. He's making a house in there, I bet. That's crazy. All right, and let's hit up Jasper and Dr. Odakota. Pretty much dead west, a little north. We will reach their spot. They played my last server, had a pretty cool looking place. But they were the building professions last time. They are not this time. This is one of my butcher and farmer built in. I've been here many times already to buy meat and to buy farm goods. But this is a pretty nice starter hut too. Starter house like. I like the mix. I like the ratio of mortar stone to hewn logs. That looks pretty good. Lots of stockpiles. Nice little property. Looking good. And hey, if you would like to join the server, still lots of space. Still lots of time. We got a good group. Come join. There's a link to my Discord in the description. You can get the information you need there from my Discord. It's in a pinned comment in Eco. If you can't find it, if you're not super familiar with Discord, somebody can point you in the right direction. Priest's Mines. We've been here before. We've seen that before. Definitely. All right. So yeah, come join. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Follow me on Twitter. Support me on Patreon. Most importantly, be good to each other. Have a great day. and I'll see you in the next one.